Yo, what up? Subscribe. So initially, I was gonna name this video "Remembering the Undertaker," but yo, he ain't dead. His career is just over. I'm pretty much gonna explain some stuff. Why, or some memories of like why his retirement wasn't as emotional for me as it was for other people. I definitely wasn't crying. I definitely wasn't like sad or anything. Part of the reason is The Undertaker, in my eyes, been retired since WrestleMania 29 because he's been here for like one match a year since then, and they haven't been great matches. So you can tell he was already on his way out, and when you see something so little, it's not that big of a deal if he leaves fully, because I got to the point where I was used to not seeing The Undertaker. But also, people like to say their childhood ended. Undertaker obviously was a part of my childhood, but The Undertaker wasn't my childhood. Like, I didn't look up to The Undertaker, because you gotta realize, I was born in 1994. So from 94 to 97, don't really remember that much. From 98 up, I kind of remember some stuff. So my initial not reaction, but the first time I saw Undertaker, The Undertaker was literally Satan. Evil, all evil. Let me paint the picture. Ministry of Darkness Undertaker. He like poisoned Midian. He like had his henchmen, the APA, jump Viscera and like freaking kidnap him. He hung the Big Boss Man. He hung Edge and Christian by their hands and literally whipped them. He tried to rip Stone Cold Steve Austin's chest open with a knife, and like, you know how they at the dead people place, and like take his body out, like exorcism on Stone Cold. He hung Stephanie from a sign, same sign cross thing that he hung Stone Cold Steve Austin from. And what else did he do? He did some more evil stuff. No, Undertaker was evil, so I'm like, how can I look up to this evil thing? The first side of The Undertaker was the most evilest thing in the world, and I'm not one of those weirdo kids who like to like really evil stuff, alright? I don't watch scary movies. I don't need artificial fear in my life. So, you know, my initial introduction to The Undertaker wasn't lovable, you know? I'm like, yo, this dude's evil. Evil. He kidnapped, this was on Vince McMahon's orders, but he kidnapped Stephanie McMahon and threw her in the basement and had Ken Shamrock looking for her. He eventually found it, but yo, Undertaker was evil. So The Undertaker goes away now, you know, because, well, before he went away, he was with the Big Show. He was bullying the Big Show in that tag team, and then eventually he left. He got mad and he left. So he goes away for a couple months. He misses WrestleMania 2000. Then he returns as the Biker Undertaker. This Undertaker, he was still evil because he almost destroyed Ric Flair at one of them WrestleManias. And but he was real cool. He was real cool. I remember he's kind of shaky on the long hair Undertaker, but the short hair Undertaker, when he cut his hair for that Biker agreement, yeah, he was cool. Keep rolling. What? Keep rolling. Hey, keep rolling. But yo, I'm still not a fan of the Undertaker. I don't dislike him as much as I did. Think back on it, the Ministry was cool only because of the theme song, but their actions was like too evil. It was just like weird. Maybe if I was older, I might have liked it and thought it was cool. But when you're like 4 or 5 years old, you're kind of like, yo, what's this dude doing? He ain't supposed to do this. And you know, you're kind of at that point where you're like blurry if wrestling's real or not. And I was like at that point, even though my parents never made me like believe wrestling was real. They used to always tell me it was fake. They'd be like, yo, the blood's fake. This is fake. That ain't the real guy. They got stuntmen and some stuff like that. Even though, all of that was not true, because the blood was actually real. It's just the way that they got it. It wasn't ketchup. It was not paint. It was blatant. And obviously the stuntman wasn't fake either. These are a story for a whole nother day. So yeah. But during that time, you know, the Attitude Era, I was a Hardy Boys guy and I was a Shawn Michaels guy. That's a whole nother story. But The Undertaker. So, if I remember correctly, The Undertaker started losing a lot. He got beat up really bad as the Biker Undertaker. I really should have looked it up before I started this video, but I didn't. But then, he went away for a while and somebody was like unstoppable. I don't remember who it was. And I remember I was talking to my brother, and we were like, "Yo, I wish the old Undertaker would return." And then one night, the place just went dark. Dong. And here comes the dead man. He's returning. You know, he went through that whole phase where he was World Heavyweight Champion. Batista, he put on some solid matches, but it wasn't till I mean, I'm still not a fan, but don't get me wrong. I respected the Undertaker, you know, because he always put on some great matches. But I'll tell you when the shift changed for me. I'm looking it up right now. I should have been more prepared. But it was at an Elimination Chamber event. That's when I became like an Undertaker fan, I guess you can say. Which Elimination Chamber did Undertaker win? Okay, I see it. Elimination Chamber, No Way Out, 2008. So 2008 is when I became an Undertaker fan. Because I did not want Undertaker or Triple H to win their respected Elimination Chamber match. But the Undertaker was so impressive in that match. From start to finish, he did the whole match. It was just so good. And that's why I was like, yo, the Undertaker is mad good. And Triple H I still didn't like after. That's a whole nother story, my problems with Triple H. It's a whole nother story. But yeah, the Undertaker, that was that night. And I mean, like, everybody loved the Undertaker at that point. I mean, I never loved the Undertaker. I always liked it. And I definitely respected him way more that night. And I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about friends, girlfriends, exes, obviously. Teachers. They were all Undertaker fans. And I'm like, I mean, he cool, but he ain't my favorite. I mean, I was y'all gonna be mad, but at that time, I was a big John Cena fan. I mean, I still am, but now I'm a New Day guy. But it is what it is. So we fast forward to WrestleMania 25. My favorite Undertaker match. One of my favorite matches of all time. Probably my second favorite WrestleMania match behind TLC WrestleMania 17. The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels won. I loved that match. I watched it with my brother. And the whole entire time, I was on the edge of my seat, bro. I was a big Shawn Michaels guy. Don't remember why, because 94, 95, 97, 96, kind of blurry memory, and I barely saw Michaels in the Attitude Era, so don't know why I was a big Shawn Michaels fan. That's the only guy I remember as a baby loving. But I was so sure Shawn Michaels was gonna win every single kick out. It was just at the edge of the seat, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna win it. And then he lost, and then, you know, had the whole bet with my math teacher because she was Undertaker's biggest fan, and I was like, yo, Shawn Michaels won't take it. Then the next year, with the retirement, that's what kind of threw the monkey wrench in it for me, because I kind of figured if it's a career versus streak match, you know, these career versus career matches, and if it's an old guy, he usually loses. So I kind of figured Shawn was gonna lose, so the surprise wasn't there as much as in the 25 one. That's why I like 25 more than 26. Then he has those two matches with Triple. I used to look forward to that's when, starting from 25 to 29, I didn't care who the Undertaker was fighting. I was just looking forward to it because I knew it was gonna be an epic match. And it was. He had great matches. Those two matches with Triple H was excellent. I don't even like Triple H like that. And that match with CM Punk was the Undertaker's last great match. So WrestleMania 30, I was hyped for Brock versus Undertaker. But Undertaker's body just gave out WrestleMania 30 versus Brock Lesnar. And it was at that point I was like, oh man, WrestleMania 30, he loses. He should have retired. I was like, to me, in my eyes, that's when he retired. The Undertaker who fought Bray and Shane and Roman Reigns. Nah, that's a different guy. Haircut, and even Brock had a haircut one day. But yeah, it just went downhill. I kind of was hoping he would win this year and next year. It would have redeemed the loss from 30, because it was in New Orleans. But you gotta get that hip resurgence, get out. But it just hurt me that his legacy went from being 21-0 to having 2 losses at WrestleMania. That's why I wished either don't make him lose at 30 or don't make him lose on WrestleMania 33. Because now he has 2 L's after going 21-0. The streak's value is completely gone now. The magic has been gone, obviously. It was a new streak. And then he goes out on a WrestleMania loss. After being undefeated for 21 years, he goes out on a WrestleMania loss. That's what hurt me the most. But it is what it is. Other memories, I remember my friend bought me an Undertaker action figure for my birthday. But yo, that's it, really. I just want to talk a little bit about the Undertaker. But why I really wasn't as hurt as other people. Because, you know, it's the Undertaker. And you know what's crazy? I watched Scooby-Doo and the Speed Demon with the Undertaker. He's in it, the WWE movie with Scooby-Doo. And I was like, that's when it kind of hit me that the Undertaker's retired. I was like, yo, Undertaker really probably not going to wrestle again. And that's when I kind of felt sad. After like 2 days after. But it is what it is, man. Thank you, Taker. Thank you, Undertaker. I pretty much saw you for the first time when I was 5, 6. Heck, if we count 94 since I was 1. I'm 22 now, so you pretty much been around my entire life. But yeah, took your gloves off and you called it a career, so maybe you'll have one more match, you know, maybe. Just to not go out on a WrestleMania L. But it is what it is. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment your Undertaker memories, and I'm out. 1.